When there's no more hope is left in me, I can see what comes my way.
Happy Onyx Storm release day. Happy Tuesday, January 21st. I haven't opened it yet, but I got it. I got that and one other book. This is going to be a spoily, spoily read and vlog for it. I'm only going to show you the Onyx Storm, of course. The other book I got is, you guys can see what it is in my regular read and vlog that I'm doing. Sorry, I'm not feeling good, so my hands are shaking, so I'm trying to cut the little spot here. My hands are like this. I'm just not feeling good. Me and Hannah both are sick. She hasn't gone to work at all this week. This is the one that, oh, I didn't know it was that pretty. Ooh. Okay, anyways, this is the one we're here for. Onyx Storm. I tried getting Target. That was crazy. They better never do something like that again, because that was ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous, but look how beautiful. I'm not really too sad because I still got this beautiful edition. We still got a map. So, that's nice. I'm still happy, even if I didn't get the Target one. But yeah, that was hard, you guys, the Target one. Like, I went on like 10 minutes before they even let you start ordering. And right away, I put it in my cart right away, right when it allowed you to. And it kept saying, something went wrong, something went wrong. I'm trying to look to see what the last page is without spoiling myself. Oh, I hate this. Let's see. If there isn't a what you call it, 527. I think 527. I don't think there's a perspective. It don't look like it. Yeah, so 527 it looks like. I'm trying to look without not spoiling myself. Okay, I think it's 525. Let's see, 500 and, actually 500 and, I'm trying to look without, like, looking down at the last, add anything. I think it says 527, so, we're gonna say 527, so. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done today. I still have to, because I always change my tabs up. I never keep them from the same as last time. I always find something different that I want to add to it. I don't have any really predictions. I'm hoping Zayden doesn't turn completely, what do you call it? I forgot the name of it right now because I'm not feeling well. But I hope he don't officially turn. I hope they're able to save him. I don't think he's going to die. I think someone's going to wind up dying, though. I just don't know who's going to die. But it just feels like someone's going to die. It says, I will not die today. And that's crossed out. And it says, I will save him. Power raises, humming through me with instant demand. And I lift my right hand, aiming my palm towards the sky of the open amplifier. Zayden vanishes from behind me a second before I realize the strike. It says, okay. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. What I just read on the back does not sound good, you guys. I love the tagline up here. Riders don't run, we fight. So, I'm nervous, you guys. I'm so nervous. I don't think Zayden's going to die. I think he's going to turn, though. And they're going to have to find a cure for him. That's all I got. If he dies, I don't see him dying in this one. So, but yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to figure out what colors I want to do for this. And then I'll read like the first maybe 30, 40 pages and give you my thoughts at the beginning of it. let's see really quick. Do we get only her point of view? Because usually we get her point of view, and then towards the end we get his. We got prologue. The prologue's with Malachi. Malachi's name is gold. Where is Malachi's name? Is he going? I don't know. The first line. And then 2 weeks later. Yeah. I like Riddick. I hope he doesn't die, or Sawyer, but I just feel like one of the guys are gonna die. All I'm seeing so far is no one's name. It's not saying anybody's name. You know, at the beginning, like sometimes it does. It's just saying chapter. So, but I'll let you know. Right now, it's just basically in her head, but it's not saying like anybody's name. So, but I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna figure out how I want to have this, and I'll get started, and I'll let you know soon what I think about it. Okay, bye. And remember, spoilers. Hi everybody, I really didn't get to read much. I've been coughing and sleeping all day. I'm so sick, you guys. I'm miserable. I did read the first 2 chapters. Let me get a sip of my Sprite really quick. But I did finish the first 2 chapters, and I'm really liking it so far. I read some earlier, but it's so hard to like read for too long because I get really bad headache. And I already had one, and reading makes it worse, so. Yeah. I don't really have much to say. I already tabbed a couple of things. So far they're talking about, they're gonna try to find Andara. I forget how if that's how you, Andara, yeah, I forget how you say her name. Her family, her kind, her kin, whatever. And also finding the 7th kind, or the 7th, you know. And hopefully finding a cure for Zayden. So, I did, I forgot that, what you call it, got hurt, Sawyer. Wasn't it Sawyer? I forgot that he almost died in the last, that Sawyer almost died in the, what do you call it, the second book? Yeah. I think it was him, right? I'm so, what you call it, I can't remember now. I think it was him. So anyways, let's see. They thought the venom, or how do you say the name of those things were gone, but they found out that they were in the school or the building. I forget where they're at, but wherever they're at, they were inside. And we just found out that they can, that Zayden can sense them, like they can sense, yeah, that they're able to sense each other, whatever you want to say. Said what? Let me see. He says he can sense them, because she thought that. See, he didn't know that he was that she was in the interrogation. Was it the interrogation he's talking about? Hold on a minute. See my brain right now. Oh, he said with his shields up, he didn't know that she was being interrogating. That she was in the she was in the interrogating room until halfway down the stairs. And then she goes, and how did you know how to come for help? And then he says, I sense them the same way they sense me. And then she goes, that's not possible. He goes, it is. He nods slowly, watching me. That's how I know I've changed. How Garrett and I managed to slay more than a dozen of them this week. I can feel them call me like I can feel the source pushing beneath my feet with its uncomparable power, because I am one of them. Scared yet? That's what he said. And then there was a quote that I really loved. Oh man, my head, you guys, I'm so sorry. It says, she goes, "Do you still love me?" He said, "What kind of question is that?" And then she goes, "Do you still love me?" Love me. She goes, "I could reach the rank of Maven, lead armies of dark wielders against everyone we care for, and watch every vein in my body turn red as I channel all the power in the continent, and I would still love you. What I did doesn't change that. I'm not sure anything can." And then she goes, "See, you're still you." My gaze dropped to his mouth, telling me you're capable of horrible things, while still loving me is pretty much your idea of foreplay. So that's what she said. But yeah, I really like it. And then up here I put, oh, this really scares me, because it goes, sometimes you know how they do the notes? It goes, "Sometimes I worry about Violet. She has your sharp wit, quick mind, and steadfast heart paired with my bull-headed tendency. When she finally and truly gives her heart, I fear it will overrule the other gifts we've given her, and logic will cede its voice to love. And if her first two allegiance are any indication of what we might expect, God help her, my love, I'm afraid our daughter has artistic, how do you say that word, taste in men." It says, "Recovered unsent correspondent of General Lilith, how do you say her name, Sorgal." So, but yeah, I only read 24 pages, but I am not feeling well, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get a lot done. I know some people already finished it or close to finishing it, but yeah, I'm just not up to it. So, but yeah, I am gonna be gone. I'm done for right now. This is probably gonna be a real long read and vlog, and the way I'm feeling, it might take a month before I finish this book. I doubt it, really. Probably take me, I'm hoping tomorrow I'll feel better, and I can like go to town on this book, because I really want to finish it this month. But I shall return tomorrow. Night, everybody.
Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare. Don't you know? Don't judge me. I just wish he knew. That's just like you. I miss you as I need you. I want you. I think you're really cool. Yeah, that's what I said. You break it, you bottom it. I miss you as I need.
He says 1 minute. Prepare. prepare yourself. The pressure is dropping. We fly toward the storm. Says, if you remove this belt, I will unseat you over the river and let your major God sort you out. I love Taryn. Oh, I don't know if I got which way I got these tabs. Let's see. Project, hurling backwards through the air towards what I think is a mountainside. Terran opens his wings in a burst, slowing our speed from metric to lethal in a move so sudden my head wing whips slowly backwards and my ears ring. His roar shakes my ribs as he snaps his wings that contorts his body in an attempt to twist. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank the God. Oh, I was gonna start crying.
갑자기 내게 나타나준 너. 난 아무 말도 할 수가 없었지. 첫눈에
My babies. Oh my God, I thought he was dead. I was gonna cry. Oh. Oh my God. Oh man, I almost started. I was gonna throw up, literally. Teen? Happy Friday, everybody. As you can see, I was reading some in Onyx Storm. Sorry, you guys, I'm still not feeling good. I haven't read in a couple of days. Today was the first day I read since I read those 20 whatever pages, 24 pages on Tuesday when it came out, and I got it. I'm still really sick, as you can see. I've been sick since like I think I got sick like last Saturday night is when I was starting to feel sick, but by Sunday morning I was like down for the count. But oh, excuse me. Let me get a sip of my water. Yeah, headaches are the worst. But I got to chapter 12. Yeah, chapter 12, page 99. So, the one I was reacting to, that I was going, oh, no. That was, I'm not going to tell you what chapter, but that one was like, I thought my dragon was dead. I was like gonna cry if my dragon was dead. But it still kind of make me sad, even though he didn't die, because look at, spoiler alert for the first book, Onyx, Fourth Wing. Excuse me, but in that one, of course, Liam almost died, and then he didn't, and then he wound up dying later on, so now I'm so scared that that's what's gonna happen to my dragon boy. And I will cry if Taryn dies. We found out who the Dark Wilder is. That was in Jack's thingy, you know, in his dream or whatever it is, or his thing when he was, I think he was talking to Zayden. I'm not sure. I can't remember all the details right now because of my head. But the one that wants Violence, that's what I always call her, Violence. But yeah. But these two are just, her and Zayden are just, I just love these two so much. But we found out who she is. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But it's Theopoania? I don't know. It's excuse me. It's sorry. It's sorry, my gosh. Theophanie. I'm not going to tell you why I thought Taran was dead, but he isn't. So, and, yeah, so like I was saying, the big part of this is that they're trying to, find, Adarna, how do you say her name's family? Yeah. But, yeah, it's really good. Sorry, my head, you guys. But I have a little over 400. Oh, we also found out that, oh my gosh, my brain right now can't remember names. I wrote his name down. Eric has a second signet, which he hides because it's the stronger of the two, so they try to hide if they have two signets. And if the one signet's more powerful than the other, they try to hide it, like Zayden's is very powerful. But yeah, but this line was so cool. She goes to him, "You can't seriously be angry with me." I start at Zayden, surges off the wall, coming at me with the force of a hurricane. You've never once begrudged my anatomy. He reaches over to me, takes my hips in his hands, and yanks my ass to the edge of the table, turning me to face him. And I'm not going to tolerate. You started now. What are you doing? And then she goes, he grasps the back of my neck and slams his mouth against mine. Smoking hot, I put down. I'm so losing my voice. Oh, it is so bad. Oh, I am so bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. This book is so good. Yeah. Tari goes, if you remove that belt, I think I already did that in that part where I was reacting. He goes, if you remove that belt, I will unseat you over the river and let you merger gods, let your merger gods set you out, or, yeah, sort you out. I love him. Is there anything else I want to mention? But yeah, I'm really loving this book. I love these characters so much. I'm trying not to fall in love with these characters just because, you know, I don't know who's going to survive. But I really love Riddick. I really love Eric. I forget how you say his name. And I hate Dane. Dane's father. Dane is 100% nicer and better than his dad. I hate his dad. Sorry. But yeah, I hate his dad. Okay, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta try to save my voice. You guys, I'm on page 150 in Onyx Storm. And I think, how do you say his name? I think, Arik. I think Arik's brother, he just came into the story, and I think he might be Violet's first love. They're trying to, like, they got her dad's book, but he has it coded, like with the key, and I mean like a thing, and I think the key, or the what you call it, it has to do with one of the kids' loves, like who they were in love with like at one time, and it's a 6-letter word, and Arik's brother's name is Helden, Halden. Yeah, so I'm thinking he might be her first love. I'm not sure, but he's there now, and his brother's there, so I don't know what's gonna happen because Arik's brother's there. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. He might not be her first love, but I'm thinking that's who it is. If that's the case, that's going to be very strange. Let me read what it says next. Definitely they were involved. She caught him in the act with somebody. She goes, you have to have, because he said something about a heart, and she goes, you have to own a heart to break it. And the only hair I remember. Wait, I'll read this part to you first. It goes, seriously though, Halden, or how you say his name, said, no hello, not even a compliment on the tailoring of my uniform or the fresh haircut. I'm heartbroken, V. You have to own a heart to break it, I immediately countered. And the only hair I remember is your professor covering your face when I walked in on her riding you. It was Auburn, right? Oh, Onyx brother and her. He goes, ouch, you woo me. Yes, I cheated. But you have to remember I was still suffering from the loss of a twin. I was stupid, thoughtless, cruel, I suggest. Grief doesn't excuse any of this. Never did, he signs. And here I thought you'd thank me for offering to step in and agree with you in regards to your upcoming mission. Okay, now let me read this. Yeah, anyways. I wonder what he's up to. Is this guy bad? I wonder what he's up to, this guy. Yep. I can't believe these two had a thing going. At first I was thinking it could have been Arik when it said 6 letters, but then when his brother just showed up, I'm like, yeah. Oh, he was hitting on her, and Zayden just, he used his shadows. Zayden uses shadows and blessed through the wards and hit Halden in the chest like a battering ram, sending the Crown Prince of Navarra flying backwards straight into a rock wall. Shit. Oh no. Zayden, you didn't. Oh, Zayden. Like, what the? Ooh. Helden, how do you say his name? And Elric. Their dad is not going to be happy with Zayden. He just, like, literally, Okay, I'm done. Bye. Hi, everybody. So, as you were seeing, I did read some. Finally, I'm starting to feel better. You tell I'm still sick. I've been sick for over a week, almost a week and a half now. But I am getting better. But I did get to page 161, chapter 19. So Zayden is a professor, so according to the rules, him and Violence, or Violet, whichever way you want to call her, cannot be dating. So now they gotta try to sneak around to be able to be with each other. Let's see, what else has happened? Not too much craziness has happened yet. I already told you guys about our ex-brother being her Violet's first love. And Zayden just went all caveman, like I was telling you, and because the guy was kind of coming on to her, and he sailed him across the room. And he comes in and he starts getting jealous. But anyways, another thing is she got into her dad's paper thingy. It wasn't one of her, like, her love interest or her past one. It was one of his, something that was tied to the dad, the name that she needed. But anyways, he was telling her, like, she had to go somewhere. I forget where it's called. He said, don't trust anyone besides Mara, because remember, he thought that his son was dead at the time of this. So, and, you know, of course, he's dead, so he didn't know that his son really never died. He was working for the resistance, or whatever you want to say. So, but he said that they have to go to this one place. Excuse me. And said if you can't trust Dane, then to go somewhere else if she doesn't think she can trust Dane. And the only person to trust is Mara. That don't trust anybody else because, you know, people are, are only out for their own gain, basically. He said something like he seemed like he knew. It seems like he knew who her dragons were going to be, because he said a name, and then she was like, I read over the paper over again, committed it to memory even as my mind raced. How would he have known a merchant in Devaleri? Something like that? Seek the weapon. Because that's what he's told her, to seek the weapon. Did he know about Andara, about the rest of her kind? For the first time in my life, it draws on me that maybe I don't know my father as well as I thought I did. So, and then she relayed the information to Taryn and Daria, how do you say her name? And then Zayden goes in and starts, like, being all jealous and says some quotes here that I'm not going to read out loud. You guys can find out when you guys read it. But yeah, and now they're getting ready to go to the place that they need to go to. So yeah, that's about it. Nothing like too crazy has happened yet. Like, no one's died yet that I like or anything like that. I'm sure it's going to happen because I'm not going to be lucky enough to none of my favorites, or, you know, none of my, that people aren't going to die that I like. So, but I will update you guys probably when I read another like 150 pages, unless something happens before then. So I'm hoping to be done with this. Today is the 29th, so only a couple more days and it will be the February. So I'm hoping to be done with this Friday. Today's Wednesday, but I don't know. It might be Saturday or Sunday before I finish it. I'm just been sick, like I said, and it just depends on how much time I have to read tomorrow and Friday, I mean. Because we also have to go do grocery shopping this week still. I need to clean the house a little bit now that I'm feeling better, so I might not have time to be finishing all this in the next couple days, but I'm hoping to be done with it by the end of the weekend at the latest. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but hey, what can you do when you're sick? But like I said, this is probably going to be a very long reading vlog, so just be prepared. I got a long way to go. But anyways, I will talk to you guys If not tonight, then tomorrow I gotta go let my little girl in. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday, the last day of January. I have like 180, something like that, pages left in Onyx Storm. I'm not gonna like tell you every single spoiler, because yeah. But I'm on 375 now. And there's 527 pages, so man, stuff is going down. I forget the guy's name, but Cat was starting to light this one guy and he was killed, which was sad. I can't remember his name, but oh my god, it was so sad. So very sad. Let me find what his name was. And I gotta say that Andaria's dragon people, how'd she, glad she wasn't raised by them. She would be an awful dragon. Because she finds her people. And they're bad. They're awful. Yeah, it's sad. I can't find his name. The one that died. Yeah. These dragons are so awful. So, but I don't remember the guy's name. I just know I liked him. But he wasn't like one of the regulars, so I don't remember his name very well. Trager? It's Trager. Because they had to, like, each pick something. Like, they're trying to find allies, and they each had to pick something. And what he picked killed him, unfortunately. So, and then they find the dragon, Andaria's people, so, and they say that she's like an abomination and stuff like that, and it's Violet's fault and all this stuff. See, Andara thought she was being tested, but it was really, the dragons were really doing Violet. And they said that she was, because she let her, like, fight and stuff like that. Let's talk about, how he made, the dragons are saying that she made Andaria into a target. Not a target, a weapon. So, yeah. Yeah. They said that Andaria's Tell was weaponized with magic. And they abhor. That's a horror that they fled from. She's like, she's not a whore, and he goes, no, you are. She is what you made her. Poor Andaria. Now she's sad and stuff like that. And like I said, people are starting to find out, because not everybody knows that Xaden is turning venom, and now people are finding out. So yeah. Oh, I forgot the biggest part. We met Xaden's mom, and she's married to one of the triads, triads or whatever they're called. And they almost killed, but he didn't die, thank the Lord. But they were trying to kill people, and they almost killed Garrick, but Violet was able to get the antidote to save him. His stepfather, Satan's stepfather. Yeah. So a lot of stuff went down. And now she was just telling Redrick found out because he went with them, and then she was just getting ready to tell like Rye and Jensen and Sawyer. I'm trying to remember if there was anybody else that they were gonna tell. Can't remember, but anyways, yeah, it's really good. So I'm really liking it. I'm hoping to finish it today. We will see. I will let you guys know. I'll probably like come on when I'm like 40 pages away to give you my reaction to the last 40 pages, and then sum everything up and give you my final rating, and then that'll be it. So I should be done sometime later today. So I'll update you guys then. Bye. Buddy, I finished the book. I'm not going to give you my final thoughts right now. I just want to let you know that I did finish it, and I'll probably give you guys my final thoughts in a couple of days. So you can look forward to that. I was trying to find what I did with the book, and I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. Duh. But I did finish it. So in a couple of days, I'll tell you how everything ended, or what I gather, and I will share with you some chapters that I saw an article, and there was 4 chapters that they mentioned that you should pay attention to or go back and read that might help you understand a little bit. And if I can find the article, I will put it down, you know, after I edit it and put it up later next week. I think I'm gonna, like I said, Sunday, I will update you guys on my final thoughts and, excuse me, and then I will edit it, and then on probably Monday, and then schedule it for either this coming Thursday or Friday to go up. So yeah, but I did finish it. So, and if you saw my expression in that last clip at the end, you will see that my expression was like, what the fuck? And that's all I'm going to give you guys. But was it a good what the fuck, or was it a bad what the fuck? You guys will find out in a couple of days. So I'll talk to you guys then. Bye. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I came to give my final thoughts about Onyx Storm. So the last 10 happy Monday. Did I already say happy Monday? It's February 3rd. Sorry, I just got done doing a big book haul that I just filmed that will go up eventually. But anyways, Onyx Storm we are here to talk about. Oh my gosh. The last 10 chapters were nutso. Her sister almost died. Her brother managed to bring her back by doing something. But oh my gosh. This book, you guys. The last 10 chapters. What a ride. It was a wild, wild ride. Like, oh my gosh. I have to go back and read the last 10 chapters because literally, like, everything was happening. On Daria, I can't remember if I told you that she found her people and they were really mean to her and stuff. And then they wound up, one of the dragons wound up coming back and was like, go with me and I'll teach you how to, you know, do this and whatever you want to call it. So she broke her bond with Violet and took off. And then so much happened. So much went down. Xaden got captured. We find out that someone who now they call him brother, but one of the guys turned bad, but we don't know who it is. I think it's either not Redrick. Oh my gosh. I think it's probably Sawyer. Is that his cousin's name? I think it's probably him, or it's gonna be or it was Zarek, or not Zarek. Oh my god, what is his name? Now I'm forgetting his darn name. We know at least he went missing. What is his damn name? Oh my god, he's one of my favorite characters, and I can't remember his name. Garrick. We found out he went missing, so it's either he turned bad or Sawyer. Is it Sawyer? Which one is it? Now I'm forgetting his name. But we know we had like a chapter with Rihanna, and died. It was so sad. I know this is all over the place, but it was just crazy the last 10 chapters. But yeah, I can't remember his darn what her name is, the one that died. Oh man, I know it. Quinn died. I think that's what it was, right? Quinn? Yeah, Quinn died. But we saw, so we get, like I said, Imogen, that's her name. We get her chapter, and that's where Quinn died. Oh, it's so sad. And, when she's taught, in her chapter, she's talking about how, like, what is his name? Bodine, that's his name, Bodine. Why was I thinking Sawyer? Bodine. That's the cousin or nephew or uncle, whatever he is, to Xaden. Cousin? But anyways, I think it's him because she talks about like how she saw him in the field throwing up, getting sick. And I think he was turning venom and that's why he was getting sick. So, but then, yeah. So Quinn died, which was really sad. And then we go back to, I think we went to Violet next, and she's fighting the bad girl, the lady. I don't know how you say her name. but it's Theophannie. She's fighting her. She winds up killing her. It looks like. And her and Taran just, like, something happens. And then we go to Xaden, and he's talking about how, like, he can't believe that this person turned after the way they saw how he was fighting it and what he was going through to try not to be Venom. Hold on, let me get a sip of my drink. So, yeah. So, I think it's him that turned bad. And that one guy's bad, too. I can't think of his name. Let me find his name. It's one of the teachers, I think, is what his name is. Let me find out. Let me find this part. Let's see. Talk about how we can't let Seagull die. Oh, Penchek? How do you say his name? Penchek? Something like that? He is bad. He's a traitor. Beerwyn, how do you say her name? The name is back. Who Xaden thought he killed. See, he does, the dragon, Seagull, or how you say Xaden's dragon's name, didn't want to be saved. He said, don't save me, don't turn Venom to save me. Anyways, but he does turn Venom. But he talks about, like, how, let me find, if I can find it right here. Let me see. Let me see, I can't find it. I can't find the part where he was talking about how he can't believe he turned. But that's basically what he said. I can't believe that he would turn after he saw me, what I was going through. And then he's like, talk about to Seagull, like, would you forsake me? And he goes, what is left of you to forsake? And then he goes to him, you tell me. And then it says, you cannot mean to. He goes, you saw what happened. It's the only way. And talking about and then they're talking about Violet and saying, and you think she'll help? And Xaden's like, she loves me. And then he's like, Taran does not, and you haven't looked in a mirror yet. The red vines breaching from your eyes look like her lightning. She'll help. It comes out with a hell of a lot more certain than I feel. She promised. And then it goes, even if she agrees, no one will. Someone owes me a favor. And then the dragon goes, he'll never let you near her. Her tail flicks, especially while she lies in a vulnerable state. He goes, is she hurt? And Seagull, how do you say the dragon's name, says yes. But she will survive, she pauses. They have completed the wards, but they extend no further than Darthith, something like that. That's good. Bad. That's good. Bad. F. I don't know. Whatever am I? Hers. Persuade Taran, I beg. Everything depends on it. We will ask, Seagull finally says, flexing her claws in the rocky soil. And her decision will determine our fate. Those are terms I can agree to. We're airborne in less than a minute. Now, at the beginning of the book, they were talking about, Andaria was talking about how, like, you could burn the venom or something. I can't remember exactly her words. But we go back to Violet for the last chapter, and Brendan's shouting at her saying, Violet, blah, blah, blah. And then, this is why I was just saying about Andara, she comes back and she goes, I will not let them burn you. So I'm thinking maybe she's Venom too? Because why would Andaria echo the same thing as she did at the beginning of the book about burning Venom if she didn't say right here, I will not let them burn you. And then Violet's like, what? Why would my brother burn me? And then she's like, something's wrong. Anyways, And then she finds out that she's missing 10 hours of time. And she finds out that her and Xaden are married. It says right here. Oh, and they also find out that how many eggs? Some of the dragon eggs or something like that were stolen. It says, official numbers are 4 riders, 3 dragons, and 3 elders murdered in the valley. We estimated in the last few hours. And we still have 5 riders missing, 4 now, he added, looking at me, his mouth tense. But after that display, we all know Rarison did this. I bet the other 3 are already dead. So anyways. Then we find out that there's missing eggs. So, yeah. 6 or 7? I can't remember. And then we find out that they are married. This is right here. It's an official blessing of your legal binding marriage by the head priestess of Dune's temple. And then she's like coming out of her thing and she's like, to Xaden? And Brendan nods. And then she goes, we're married? 1,000 emotions try to force their way through my jumbled thoughts, but the immediate rush of awe trips right over the logic of how. There's no effing way I'll forget something like that. Why isn't he here? Where did he go and why? I think this note outside is meant for you, Brendan hands back the parchment. Excuse me. I flipped the massive over, or how do you say that, to see 2 sentences written in Xaden's handwriting. Don't look for me. I'm yours. It's yours now, I think he's talking about his kingdom because he got his title and stuff back. So now that they're married, it's hers. Anyways. Then she goes, he's gone. I try to formulate my foggy brain through the overwhelming shock, but I can't think straight. It's like something has effed with me. No, my chest draws tight. How long have I been missing? Oh, 12 hours, not 10 hours. 12 hours, Brendan answers. And then she goes, what did you do? My head snaps towards Imogen, and a deep sense of forbidden takes root in my chest. She slowly lifts her gaze to mine. What you asked me to. Let me blow my nose. Hold on a minute. So Imogen, if you don't know, her signet is that she can wipe memories. So she wiped Violet's memories of what happened in those 12 hours, probably to protect her because, Xaden left. So that way she won't be able to remember whatever it is that Xaden was talking to Seagull about, or how you say his dragon's name. And we also found out that Eric, or Arik, how you say his name is how you say it? It's where you can, see the future. I forget what they call it on here. What do they call it? Where did I put it? Oh, we also found out that Violet, her second signet is a dreamwalker. We find out on page 417 and 418. And then Arik, his signature he's a precog? He has precog, how do you say it? Because that's how she was able to not die when she was fighting whatever that lady's name is, the dark wilder lady, whatever you want to call her, is because he knew how to defeat her. And he left that message to Violet. So, yeah. So that's all the craziness went down in that last 10 chapters. Mira almost dying. I don't really care about her. They got into a big fight. She found out something about, her dad was trying to fix her or something. Oh, sorry, my throat. Was trying to fix Iris. Not Iris. Why do I keep saying Iris? He was trying to fix Violet, whatever that means. And her sister got into a big fight because they found out that, some of them know now that Xaden was turning. Now he's completely Venom. But people found out because she was telling people, and then she found out, got upset, left. That lady wound up kidnapping her and all that stuff. And cut her throat or something like that. And then, like I said, Brendan was able to bring her back. But I don't really like his sister, their sister. I don't know what it is. I know a lot of people like her, but me, if she would have stayed dead, I would have rather her be dead than Quinn. I like Quinn. Sue me. I like Quinn a lot better. But yeah. So that is it. And it's going to be like probably 2 or 3 years before we get the next book. Because Rebecca already said she's taking the summer off. And then when the summer is over with, she's going to start a contemporary romance. Because that's her bread. You know, that's another thing that she does. So yeah. So it's going to be at least 2.5, 3 years before we get whatever the next book's going to be called. So that is it. I'm sorry this is a long video, but hey, you guys, yeah, and it's all over the place, but I've been sick. I know I forgot a lot of things, but I cannot believe that Xaden turned bad, that he turned completely Venom, that someone else is Venom, probably, what did I say his name was? See, I already forgot his name. I'm always forgetting his name. That's because he ain't one of my favorites, so. So let me know, did you read this? And what did you think about it? Do you think that it's, what's his name? I forgot his name again. But, you know, Xaden's nephew, cousin, whatever he is. I think it is because Xaden, was like trying to get him to stay behind and stuff and not, like, be part of the, you know, the danger part, because someone he needs to be alive, and he was turning. So that's why I think that he's the one that you know, is the one that turned. I could be wrong, and it could be the other one, but I don't feel like it would be him. I think the other guy's in love with is jealous of Xaden, and he's also in love with Violet, I think. And that's why both of those things is what made him turn. If I'm right and he's the one. Why can I never remember his name? That drives me crazy that I cannot remember his name ever. Why can I never remember his name? That just pisses me off when I can't remember names. You guys are probably yelling at me like, you already said what his name was, but I forgot already. Bodine, yes. Yeah. Yeah. But I think that's who it is. So, yeah. She's talking about, see, because they were all there. Garrick was there. Quinn, like I said, which died, of course. But yeah, Bodine. I think Bodine did it. I mean, is the one that turned. Atos was there. Atos. I wonder if he is one of the ones that's missing. I'm not sure who all they said. I know they said Garrick. Garrick was missing. But yeah. See, she got the venom blade went into Quinn's heart. That's how she died. But yeah, this book was sad for her dying. Like I said, if it would have been what you call it, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have cared if her sister would have died. I would have been sad for her and her brother. Don't get me wrong, but for me, no. I was more sad that her mom died in the last book than I am about, you know? So. But she's talking about how, like, when they first met and she decides that they should be friends. It was just really sad. Okay, we're going to quit because this is a long-ass video. But yeah. So that is it. 6 stars. Yeah. So let me know if you read it. What you thought about it. Who do you think is the the bad one that changed if it's not Bodine. Yeah. Be careful if you don't want to get spoiled for book 4 because Rebecca Yarrows already spoiled something that I am sad that I found out about. Because now in that book I'm going to be like, oh my God, when is it going to happen? When is this going to happen? This thing. So just be prepared if you watch any of her videos. If you don't want to be spoiled at all for the next book, don't watch any of her videos. Because, yeah, she spoiled some. So that is it. I hope you guys liked this video. Sorry it's all over the place. And I hope if you haven't subscribed yet, you think about subscribing. And that is it. Until next time, happy readings. Thanks for being awesome. And I'll catch you in the next one. Like this video, if you will. Comment down below. If you don't want to comment, give me a dragon emoji down below. And that is it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. I'm out of here.
I dare you
Bye
to
for now.
fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on